going to see that not only is that one sun, but it's two. Two suns, neither one of them are our suns. They're Nibiru's suns. See that, folks? You can see clearly that that is two sources of light. Can you see that? And neither one of those sources of light belong in the sky right now. Not in our sky, but yet they are. This is almost a year ago today. Are going to faint, the Word of God says, because of the sights they're going to see. This is nothing yet, folks, but this is evidence that something is amiss in the skies. It definitely should serve to help compel you to look up. Look at it. That is two sources of light. Neither one of them are our sun. Both of them belong to Nibiru. Right path, the one that leads to destruction, just as Jesus said it does. It's the narrow path that leads to life. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light.
Hey guys, Jeremy here from Christocentric YouTube channel. I'd like to welcome you. A few years ago I noticed there was a lot of amateur video on YouTube of two suns in the sky. Some called it Nibiru or Planet X. Others believed it was another star in our own solar system, making ours a binary star system. That is to say, our star is orbiting with another star. Both of these theories have historical lore in the oldest known cultures. Nibiru is well documented in the Sumerian culture. The Mayan people saw what they called the Red Kachina. The Chinese people recorded what they called the Great Dragon in the sky. As far as the star theory goes, the Jews recorded what they believed to be another star they called the Destroyer. Modern astrophysicists theorize another dark star being a brown dwarf or a red dwarf that emits light outside of the visible spectrum, therefore not visible or hard to see. They call this star Nemesis. Now they call this star Nemesis and the Destroyer because every time it comes through its orbit close to the Earth and the Sun, it causes havoc in the solar system. Okay? So, with this prophesied asteroid impact on September 24th, 2015, Jade Helm going on right now, and people finding 923 in 924 in movies and television, kind of like the 911s we've seen in many movies before the 911 attack. In fact, 923 and 924 is all over YouTube. Guys like Mr. Cat Eye, who I deeply respect as possibly the best out there for decoding numerology and subliminal message, has found 923 and 924 in pretty much every Google Doodle, crop circle, or movie that he's decoded for the last 6 months. Renee M. is another channel who's revealed these dates over and over. So anyways, back to the Two Sun stuff. You can see Two Sun videos, tons of them on YouTube anytime you want to, all of which are amateur video. But this video I'm going to show you today is of two suns on the BBC's Wonders of Life series. This is the first I've seen this on the mainstream. And this is the first I've seen anybody cover this footage on YouTube at all. So I ask that you follow through to the end, because I think Mr. Brian Cox is actually warning those who have eyes to see and those who have ears to hear that there possibly might be something coming in the near future. Anyways, you guys check it out.
This creature is a wonder of nature. You're looking at what's left of a gigantic asteroid strike. One that wiped out 3/4 of all plant and animal species when it hit the Earth 65 million years ago. You may think that impacts from space are a thing of the past, a thing that only happened to the dinosaurs, but that's not true either. About 55 million kilograms of rock hits the Earth every year, and around 2% of that is water. This hints water arrived from space. Late in 2010, these glimpses of Comet Hartley 2 arrived back on Earth. They were sent by NASA's Deep Impact Probe.
Okay, so here I am out here in September, and as you can see, there's obviously a really very clear planet that is right north of the sun. And wow, I would love to say it was the moon, but since the moon happens to be right here on the opposite side, there's no way it is. And on, since we all have been taught in school that Mercury and Venus do not show up. Oh, just look at that planet just beaming and shining right now. Somebody tell me what it is. Thank you.
That's an important filter and an important lens in a way for how you then started to deal with classical music that you found in pop music, sound and noise and power that probably a lot of people who stay within classical music are surprised exists. Classical. Classical music. Noise. Power. Classical.